we are live. Hello,
Hi.
bellicon family. Welcome to
Hi.
our live talk. We are going to talk all things training. I would like to introduce Julia, our very special head of content and master trainer and mastermind behind all of our training programs, and also super mom. We were just joking because that's important to mention with our titles. So welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you
us.
so much.
So, okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
get right into business, everyone. So we've got lots to talk about. So we've already had live calls about benefits of training and also how to configure your bellicon. So if you have questions about that, we'll touch on it a little bit at the end on how to find those live calls. And if you have questions in general, feel free to put them in the comments and we can hit them at the very end. But the first thing I want to ask Julia is, can you share a little bit about our workout platform, our training platform? What's on it, different types of training, lengths of videos, just kind of an overhaul for those people who had no idea that we had a training platform.
Okay, yeah. Hi from me as well. Hi from Germany. So happy to be here with you, Faith, and thank you for introducing me. So let's talk about our training online training platform. Basically, we have training for everyone. So every age, every fitness level. Um, we have different types of trainings in the health-oriented sector, also in fitness-oriented. So from really osteoporosis training, arthrosis training, pelvic floor issues, up to high intensity interval training, strength trainings, everything. Yeah, we offer the entire variety of trainings on our online training platform. We have series, we have training plans. So a series is basically collection of workouts to a specific topic, like arthrosis, where people just can work out randomly with these trainings. And we offer also training plans, which are really planned from my side with rest days. We tell people or customers how many trainings per week, how many weeks they are training for a specific training goal, how many rest days, when do they have rest days. So yeah, they
So,
can train the best way.
guys,
Yeah.
I have to say these are really, really, really meticulously planned trainings. So you all know, like very meticulously planned, put a lot of thought into them. So check them out because they're amazing. Can you share a little bit about? I always get the question, what if I have low back pain? What if I have a knee problem? Can I still do these trainings with different injuries? That's always a huge question that we get is, people I think, oh, everything's always high intensity. And so can you share a little bit about if you have a special condition, that there's something for that group of us as well?
Yes, there is plenty of content on the training platform, and either the series are really called, like, for example, arthrosis training series, yeah, or arthrosis fit. Then you go on the series and you have like 6 or 7 different trainings to the topic arthrosis, and also the trainer is explaining a lot to this type of health issue. But you can also do our other health trainings, because every health oriented training is good for your joints, is good for your pelvic floor, is good for your back, is good for your lymphatic system. So feel free to join the health oriented trainings, even if they are not called like arthrosis training or osteoporosis training, they also help.
Perfect.
Um, yeah, that's really important to know, because sometimes people write us a comment, okay, I have osteoporosis and I did all the 6 osteoporosis trainings you have on the platform, and now I can't find any other trainings. Yeah, go to the topic health and you find a lot of other trainings, and you can work out with them as well.
Perfect. Could you
Yeah.
share if somebody is brand new to rebounding, like they just got their bellicon in the mail, they unpacked it, they just got their bellicon home free trial, which comes with your bellicon. So all of you who just ordered know that comes for 30 days. What would be just the first start off? Because we talk so much about healthy bouncing form, healthy alignment, and really setting a good foundation through your training. What might be a really good start off series for somebody who's just brand new to rebounding and just wants to get a foundation that's really strong?
Yeah, we have a four series, contains four videos. It's with me, and it's what's the name of the series?
I think
Now
it's
you got
called
me.
Starter. I think it's called, I added this question in, everyone. This wasn't planned, but I just thought of it. I think it's called Starter Series or something like that.
It's
I'll think of it.
something like
I'll
Starter
think of it
Series.
too.
Awaken your bounce flow. Awaken your
Yes.
bounce flow. Now I got it. It's Awaken
Awesome.
your bounce flow, and it contains 4 videos. And really, in the first video, I'm explaining all of the bouncing technique, how you're going to keep your knee joints, your upper body in the right posture during bouncing. We have easy step variations. And I would recommend this series to start for everyone. It's really low intensity. Even if you're really fit, it's just to get used to the new equipment, and then you can go from there in different directions, whatever you want to do.
I highly recommend that, everybody. It's so helpful.
Yeah.
If you lay that strong foundation, then it makes a huge difference, I find, just in your long-term experience. So it's awesome. I wanted to mention that because a lot of people don't know it's there. Okay. All right. So next question. And also, everybody, feel free to write in the comments if you have questions of your own. Accessories. So we have all these different beautiful accessories involved with our training. Can we start? I'm just going to list them out. Can we start by talking a little bit about the weights? So all of these accessories are shown on our platform in workouts. But if you don't have them, they're a great just way to add variety to all of your training. Okay, so these are our weights. So they come in around 1 or 2 pounds, 1 or 2 kilos, roughly 1 point something pounds, 2 point something pounds.
Yeah.
But they're wonderful. Okay. I'll let you talk about the weights if you have anything to add to say to the weights, Julia. Besides
exactly. They come with 1 kilogram and 0.5 kilograms. So I don't know exactly how many pounds that is, but 1.5
about 1
kilo.
or 2. Yeah.
And the special thing is, first of all, you can fix them so they can't fall down if you have sweaty hands or something. They're really fixed to your hand. That's really a good thing. And you can also decide, according to the size of your hand, how tight you put them on. And they are filled with sand, so they are really soft. They are heavy, yes. I mean, they have 1 kilo, but they are flexible. So in any case, they probably fall down on your feet. Nothing happens. So this is really a safe equipment for rebounding. I love them. That's our first accessory.
One of my children threw one of them at the other day, and they were very safe. So that really happens.
I wouldn't recommend this.
Okay. Not recommended while you're jumping, but I will say, just so you know, they've been tested by a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Okay, the next one is our yoga mat. We have a yoga mat now, everybody, and I just used it for the first time the past few weeks, and I have to say I really loved it. Okay, do you have it? I think
I tested the yoga week like for 3 months before we got this one in the shop, because I know yoga mats are just it's crazy. They can be so flexible. If you're in a downward dog, it gets longer. They can also be slippery. So if you have wet hands and you are in downward dog and you can't have any grip, I hate that. And I tested this under hardest circumstances with sweaty trainings, barefoot, and for 3 months, almost every day. Wow. This is awesome. So I love it.
I loved it. And I have to tell you, I just used it, and it was nice because when I went on all fours and I was on my knees, it was like just enough padding to not mess up my alignment, but to feel comfortable in my joints. It was like the perfect little bit of padding. So I have to say, I was a little skeptical because I was like, why is bellicon making yoga? And I used it. I was like, this is awesome. So I really love the yoga mat. Okay, mini band. Also one of my new favorite things. I'm looking for mine. Loved this band this past week that I played with it. So go.
We really offer a lot of content on the training platform with the mini band. And also we will produce tons of content with mini band, with all the accessories. So we have a shooting week. You shoot it the last 3 days, and I think you also
I did some
used
band.
the T-bar and the band. Yeah, and we will shoot here in Germany from Monday on for 6 days, and we'll include all the equipment. So really highly recommended. And all of our accessories are really tested from trainers before we get them in the shop, to make sure they have good quality and a good feeling of during the workout. Yeah.
I love that band. It was the first band I put on that didn't wrinkle. You know, the latex
Yeah.
bands, they wrinkle and you can't wear them if you have shorts. It was so
Yeah.
soft and the tension was really nice. I was,
Yeah.
again, pleasantly surprised.
Exactly.
So
The tension is so good, and it's also flexible because some mini bands, they are so hard. They stop just when you open your legs, for example, and you have them around your ankles.
Yeah.
So this is really the good mixture between tension. It's not too hard. It's not too soft, and strengthening. Yeah.
So good. Okay, shadow boxer.
I
haven't tried the shadow boxer yet. I need to try it. Okay.
You have to try it.
I know, I haven't. So that'll be the next live stream. Fayth tries the shadow boxer for the first time. Okay, this is so good.
Yeah, this is really a special equipment because you can really let steam off by using this one here.
My husband.
Yeah. First of all, it's really good for your posture because when you do like boxing moves, some people have the tendency to overextend their elbow joint because the technique is not perfect. And since you're working with these tubes here, you really have a guided movement. So this is really healthy for your joints. It's 360 rotatable here, so you can do exercises in every direction. The belt is fixed around your belly button, so around your waist. And then, from simulated box moves to functional exercises, tons of variety. And we also offer trainings, of course, with the Shadow Boxer on our training platform.
Ooh, which we will get to.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, the next one is the TMX, the trigger point.
Yeah. Fascia release. And there is some content also on the training platform. It's more for pain relief, so really hard pain relief. You can say that 90% of all patients who are visiting a doctor, they have really issues with their fascias and the balance between their fascias. So they can do something at home, with the bellicon and the TMX to get the tension in the right direction and have pain relief. This here is fascia release, and then you can bounce on the trampoline to have the fascias reconstructed again in the correct position.
The correct alignment. That tool's amazing. So good if you've got any tightness. I loved that. You can use it on the yoga mat. Okay.
And it's way deeper than like a foam roller or something like that. This really goes deep in the musculature. I mean, it's painful, yes. In particular at the beginning, if you're not used to a trigger. It simulates the physiotherapist thumb, and you can do it at home.
Yeah. So good. My husband loved that. He was excited. Okay. The yoga strap. Sorry, I just used mine, hence it's in the. I love the color. Y'all see.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So of course, those of you who need help with stretching, phenomenal tool to add to your routine. And then the T-bar, of course. So we have T-bars. The biggest question we've touched on it in the other calls is the difference between the T-bar and the support hand bars. So we talked about that, but could you talk about all of the variety of training with the T-bar? Because I think people know you can use it for balance, but they don't realize that it's also to just add all this variety to your training as well.
Exactly. So first of all, of course, it helps with balance. So if you feel insecure on your bellicon, you can also always put 1-2 fingers on your T-bar to have more support. But We use the T-bar also in, for example, bar classes, and bellicon meets bar classes. This simulates like the bar, yeah, in bar training. We use it in our high intensity cardio trainings to intensify the training by adding some upper body strength. Yeah. We just lean gently on the T-bar, fixing the entire core, and then you can really pull your knees towards your belly button, and you have a great effect on your entire core stability. So yeah, different options to use it. Also with some strength exercises, you are not supposed to pull or push hard on the T-bar, but you can always use it for a tiny support during also strength exercises, for example.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fantastic. And it's really easy to take on and off, everyone. So like several times a day, it's easy. We used to use it in classes. We had a few questions before I get to the academy stuff. Could you explain, going back to the trigger point, what fascia is? Because someone was asking fascia versus muscle. A little bit about how the fascia is there's so much new research coming out about the importance of fascia release. But not everyone might have heard the term fascia before.
So fascia is, it's really complex. First of all, we have fascia in the entire body, but actually it surrounds our muscles. Yeah, it's like a connective tissue between our muscles, and when we have tension, so it's muscle, and the fascia is around the muscle, and if we have a lot of tension, the muscles are not able to slide gently, softly, and that makes pain because we have a disbalance then between the muscle tension. And if you go between the muscles in the fascia, you can have a great release. You have more flexibility and more ability to move. Yeah. Is that right in English?
It's right. It's right. Yeah. Perfect. It's all the in between, the connective tissue. Okay, amazing. And then I see I don't have balls on my list, but I see you have 2 balls back there.
I love them. Let
me see. I don't have the ball. Grab the ball. These are so good.
Right now, this is my favorite accessory. I planned an entire new series. I will record it next week. It's high intensity interval training, cardio parts mixed with bar moves with the ball. It's really spicy.
So good. Spicy is a good word.
Yeah, and I love it because, first of all, these balls have simply the best quality. We really work with this ball since I don't know how many years with this brand, but they are awesome. They are undestroyable. How do you say?
Indestructible.
Indestructible. Yeah, they are indestructible. Yeah, and it's really interesting. What's the weight of a ball, Fayth? Like it's 100 grams. It's so light.
It's light. It's super light. Yeah,
but I don't even know. It can be so exhausting.
Oh my gosh, I know. It is. It's a great add-on. It's such a great add-on. I love it for pelvic floor stuff, between the knees. I think we use it in one of the pelvic floor series. It's so good. But for all the bar work, I love it. The ball's awesome. And you can lay back on it.
It's like the bellicon. It really looks soft and easy, like a bellicon. It also looks soft and easy, and you can just go for it and exhaust your entire body.
I love it too for coordination. Sometimes I just throw it while I'm bouncing. It's so good for coordination. Throw it at someone. Okay, so we have some questions before we get to academy about the props. So how can you talk about the weights? I know that someone wants to know, how do we know which size weights to get? Can you talk about how they get maybe heavier when we bounce and how to choose the right size weights for your bounce?
Yeah, exactly that. what we aren't doing is bouncing, really bouncing the entire time and using the weights during the bouncing. Yeah, we either bounce or we have like a standing position or a static position on the bellicon, and then we do some strengthening with the balls. And that really depends on your fitness level. I mean, also 0.5 kilograms, so the lighter ones can be really exhausting.
Yeah.
It just depends on the training. We have softer trainings. Can't see you, Faith. Are you still there?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. No. So yeah, it just depends on your fitness level. I would always recommend to start with the lighter weight balls, and then after a period, if you trained regularly, you can just progress with heavier weights. Exactly. Is rebounding good for the lymphatic system? Yes, of course it is. It's the best way to stimulate your lymphatic system. So with every bounce on the bellicon, you're really stimulating the entire lymphatic process in your body, and you have a great relief with lymphatic issues on the rebounder. Okay, I replaced my strong bungees with extra strong and found it very difficult to pull them over the cliffs. Is there? Yeah, actually, I'm sorry to tell you that, but no. I mean, switching the bungees is always better with another person. So you have two persons, and you can. One person is starting, for example, here, and the other one is on the other direction or on the other side, and then it's easier. But actually, switching bungees is I mean, it's difficult. We don't have any accessory to help you make that that part easier. Oh, next question, please. Okay, that's what we talked about earlier. I would recommend to start your bellicon journey with our online training platform. We have a series, it's called Awaken Your Bounce Flow, a 4-part series in which we really introduce you to our bouncing techniques on the bellicon, and then you can go from there. Either you want to go in the fitness direction or in the health-oriented training direction. That's totally up to you. Exactly. More questions? Okay, if you have pronating feet and ankles, actually working on a bellicon is a great way to stabilize your entire foot and all the muscles surrounding and protecting your joints, in particular the ankle joint and the small foot muscles. So we have also a great content in which we explain you what is the correct position of your feet on the bellicon, how to work the arch of the foot to keep the muscles strong, and helps you and help you by finding the right position with your feet and stabilize this position in everyday life. Yeah. More questions? Hey, Michelle. So good. Hi. I met Michelle. I mean, it was 3 weeks ago live in Los Angeles. Hi. Can you talk about Academy training classes? Of course I can. So we offer a lot of different group fitness concepts in our online academy. So you can get an instructor from at home. We have our basic training, the health-oriented basic training. It's called bellicon Health. We have our bellicon jumping training course. It's the fitness-oriented training on the bellicon. And we have bellicon interval and bellicon meets shadow boxer coming soon on our online training platform. Yeah, exactly. We have every training course have a different structure, of course, and a specific amount of modules. We have live trainings, live sessions in the academy. So our master trainers will be there for your live via Zoom or another tool. We can give you feedback, and that's a really comfortable way to get a bellicon instructor at home. And soon we will also offer on-site educations in the USA. Yeah, we're really excited about that. Yeah, thank you for joining this live call. I'm sorry that Fayth isn't here anymore. And stay active, keep bouncing, and see you soon. If you have more questions, just throw them to us, and we will be happy to answer everything.